Brainy Hacks presents 10 Signs You're Emotionally Wounded. We all experience painful situations in life. It may be a breakup, a betrayal, or some form of abuse. Each of these traumas affects us both in the short term and in the long term. Long term, after you've healed, you can look back and see how resilient you are for having overcome such pain. But until then, you might not quite be yourself. And you might not even realize it because you're not prepared to process your feelings. The pain can interfere with your everyday activities and normal routines. As a coping mechanism, we develop ways to make ourselves feel better and heal. Some of these are not completely obvious or healthy and can be projected in a variety of different ways. Here are 10 signs that you may be emotionally wounded. Number 1. You cry easily over small things. Emotionally wounded individuals are easily triggered to cry. It could be something completely unrelated, but your existing pain is always there subconsciously, so even the smallest things can make you burst into tears. That said, some people are more emotional than others, so everyone that cries isn't emotionally wounded, and someone who's emotionally wounded might not cry. Nevertheless, an overwhelming amount of tears could be an indicator that you may be hurting inside. Number 2. You're impatient with people. When you're emotionally wounded, you've lost some of the emotional strength that's required to be patient with others. Just like you may be triggered into tears, you might find yourself triggered by other people. Whether it's their behaviors, words, questions, or even jokes, you're often impatient and easily irritated. As a result, you may avoid interacting with others, which can be detrimental. We're social creatures and need that connection, so distancing yourself from others can lead to social withdrawal. Number 3. You don't trust easily. When you're emotionally wounded, it becomes difficult to trust others, and sometimes even yourself. As a result, you overanalyze the simplest of decisions. This defense mechanism becomes a sort of cycle. Your mind senses that there's the potential of getting hurt, so it does what's necessary to protect you from further trauma. Then, other people sense your fear, and you end up putting your guard up even more. Eventually, you're completely unable to trust. Number 4. You always listen to broken heart music. Music is powerful. It's often based on emotion, and you find yourself gravitating towards songs that you can relate to. Have you ever noticed that when you're down, the sadder songs just resonate more? Listening to sad songs makes us feel like someone out there relates. That's normal, and if you always listen to this type of music, this may not apply. But if this isn't your norm and you find yourself continuously sulking to sad and sappy tunes, it may be a sign that you're emotionally wounded. Number 5. You keep replaying bad memories in your head. Replaying a painful experience in your head is one of the hallmarks of post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, which is basically a condition based on emotional wounds. You may be replaying the memories in your head like a broken record that continuously loops, trying to find a reason for what happened. That rumination of bad memories can be a sign that you need to process those feelings so that you can heal and move on. Without doing so, you're a prisoner to those bad memories in your head. Number 6. You've lost interest in things you used to enjoy. Emotional distress can result in difficulty focusing and a lack of motivation due to your inner turmoil. It can be difficult to overcome those emotions. As a result, you may find it challenging to enjoy the things you used to do. That loss of interest is one of the most common symptoms of depression. Whether that be dining out, spending time with friends, or a hobby, you may feel depleted, like you don't have the energy or desire to do any of those things. And that could be a sign that you're emotionally wounded. Number 7. You experience mood swings. When you're emotionally wounded, you may experience unexpected and uncontrollable mood swings. It can be difficult for others to understand how you're feeling or how they can help. You probably feel helpless yourself, because you don't seem to have control over your own feelings. You could be having a perfectly fine day, and then out of nowhere, you feel sad, lonely, angry, or frustrated. These feelings can be suffocating. You might even experience sudden emotional outbursts and overreactions when things don't go according to your expectations. Number 8. You have frequent nightmares. A large portion of emotional pain and suffering immediately gets suppressed. This is a natural reaction and defense mechanism that allows you to overlook those minor daily irritations. It can also be an avoidance tactic that buries bigger, more painful events that are so hurtful that it's difficult to even admit you're affected. While suppressing emotions helps us continue with our day-to-day lives after an emotionally wounding occurrence, the pain remains in our subconscious. The subconscious then tries to communicate these feelings through dreams, and painful dreams or nightmares can be the result of suffering in your life. Number 9. You are extremely protective of your intimate space. Another sign that you could be emotionally wounded is being overly protective of your personal space. This could mean physical touch or just the space between you and others. As humans, we crave connection, including gentleness, cuddling, and physical attention. But when you're emotionally wounded, you don't want people to get too close for fear of getting rejected or hurt again, and as a result, you maintain your distance from others. Number 10. You've lost confidence in yourself. When you're emotionally wounded, you may feel like you're just going through the motions and you've lost your purpose in life. Even those things that were relatively normal have become challenging to do. You've convinced yourself that you're worthless, and you fear that others will see you the same. Your past trauma might have been seemingly insignificant, but its effects can last for a while, especially if not properly dealt with or processed. However, you can overcome those emotional wounds. Some things you might want to try include journaling, meditation, positive affirmations, or counseling. There's no better time than right now to start healing. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.